So I dug up some sand and I have bricks, so let's go. Coke oven brick. And perfect. 26 coke oven bricks. And where shall I put it? I don't know. Maybe up, yeah, over here. That seems good. Do I want to sink it into the ground? No, that's... And make a multi-block. It actually says how you need to place it on the tooltip, which is pretty cool. And there we go, coke oven. Yes! And throw my coal in here, and yes, that's a really slow process, but it's gonna slowly be coked. Which, in case you were wondering, is actually a real thing. Coal coke really is a much better fuel than coal, because coke is pretty much pure carbon, while coal has a lot of impurities. Those impurities, by the way, are amassed in this tank in the form of something called creosote oil. This is a similar process to the making of charcoal, in which impurities are basically just burned away and only the carbon remains. Obviously this has to happen under oxygen-free environments, because otherwise this wood or coal is just gonna burn, and there's not gonna be much of a point. I can also stop using coal for this, but for now I'm not using it anyway, so it's fine. Oh yeah, also you go back there. I'm gonna stow away my door. Another trick for when you're mining underwater is to just quickly place the torches at head level if you're running out of air, because that's gonna let you breathe, and then the water's gonna destroy the torch nearly instantly. So you can see while I was talking, this single piece of coal is only about halfway through. So yeah, it's a really slow process. Usually if you want to do this on any sort of bigger scale, you'd have multiple ovens. Yeah, and as you can see, they're also pretty fast to make. Like they are not very resource intensive, especially not if you live near a river. I basically cut down two or three patches of clay, and it's twice what I ended up needing. Is it? Yeah, I could I've got enough clay to make another one right now. I think I might even do so. Yeah, why not? 10 and that was, yeah, what am I doing? I'm doing this, okay. And yeah, I guess I'm sort of gonna do that. Nice, first piece of coal coke. Those are good for half a stack of stuff in a furnace. Precisely. So, half a stack. You know what, it's not like we're not gonna need it. So, let's just cook up some more. Let's just cook up all of the clay. Or is there any other use for clay other than, you know, forget about it. Sculpting tool, I don't need that. Clay sculpture, don't want to do that. Don't want healing frames. Builder's backpack, no. Glass files, oh, gonna want those at some point. I could also make gravel. Other than that, maybe for the clay I don't really think so. Oh well, insulated coil, yeah, but I'm not gonna worry about those too much, especially because I don't have those amounts of lead. Yeah, I could use it to make iron. Not really much. Maybe the clay dust. Maybe. So let's see what there's for that. Construction foam, and that's it. Okay, pretty much useless. Whatever. I still don't think I'm gonna do it all. Here, and I'm gonna grab another piece of coal because why not? Why not? Because I could actually use it to smelt some other stuff. Okay, this is devolving into the same error as I have already done, which is me rambling while my machines are cooking stuff. So I'm gonna make a cut here and meet you when this stuff's cooked up. And I've built a second coke oven right next to this one. Awesome! I've got my second coke oven, which I have also already loaded with coal, and I think I'm gonna do another half stack, so another 16 each, and then I think once that's done I'm gonna be moving those anyway, probably. Okay, so let me check how much time's left, and then maybe I'll do something else. So yeah, I am actually over the time for the last episode, so I'm just gonna split this off into a new episode, which starts with those two coke ovens. I'm gonna record an intro later, and yeah, it's gonna look a bit funny, but yeah. And obviously you'll be hearing this after I actually cut the two episodes apart. So let me check again how much time's left, because I forgot to actually do that. So I'm quite exactly 10 minutes in, and I think I'm gonna upgrade this machine bank, because this is really kinda pathetic. Well, after I've cooked up all my stuff, of course. So I'll do that, and then I'll be back. Cook up all the dusts. Using, because it's more efficient, iron furnaces. 2 of them. That should be enough. I know that I have a piece of coke in there, because in those 1 piece of coke is equal to 40 items, and that's pretty good, I'd say. I'm also gonna make a hopper for this one, because, or actually 2 hoppers, because this way I can perfectly time the going over. But I'm gonna do that off camera, because you've seen me craft those already. So I've got a bit of a special case here, ferrous metal, because this is the sole metal that's pretty much useless in ingot form, which is why I'll make it into Invar blend right now, and I'm gonna smelt that instead. I don't know why I'm doing this first, it doesn't really make sense for me to do so, but just doing whatever. Yeah, perfect, and it's symmetrical. Anyway, gonna organize my stuff here and see you later. So I have cooked up all the things. I made some more steam engines. I also picked up the machines that I already made. Next up I'm gonna make some conductive pipe. Need some gold pipe and some wooden pipe. I've also cut down a whole bunch of trees. Okay, damn it. Yeah, this doesn't really work with wood. I guess it's because it tries to put the exact thing in that it's currently displaying, so kind of freaks out. This, however, should work. Perfect. Got some golden pipe and gonna need to make it redstone, but gonna do that later. Okay, first dig out a place for the engines, which is gonna look a bit funky, but I think I have a good idea for those. Because I have not found a desert yet, I do not have access to pipe waterproof, and oh, uranium. I do not have access to pipe waterproof, so I've got a slight issue there. I've got to work around it. Like so. And I'm gonna have the pipe running somewhere. It doesn't really matter where I put this. Yeah, I kind of prefer having it like so. Okay, that's one thing. Now take steam engines, place them 1, 2, and 3. Make I'm gonna need 2 pieces of this, of the wooden conductive pipe. One for those 2, and one for this. Then I think I'm just gonna make this all, and I'm gonna have to wrench this guy, and this should work. At least I hope it will. Okay. One more. And Pulverizer over here. Let's get a powered furnace. So I'm gonna grab the stuff I need for it, and I'll be back. And I have all the stuff. I've got a powered furnace. Next up, induction smelter. Grab the stuff and make it. Induction smelter. I'll place it right here. Gonna leave this space free for another furnace. Gonna make a sawmill. And there we go, sawmill. Gonna go next to our induction smelter. And I think I'm gonna make another powered furnace right now. Okay, I'm back. I put pipes under all those machines to route the outputs over here. And I did some redstone so that I could control my machine, since I'm not using redstone energy conduits, so those engines will run regardless of whether they actually have to or not. And I think it should work on all the engines. This one's getting power directly from the lever. This one has a block with redstone on top of it next to it, and this one's got redstone running into it, so all of that should work. So let's test that by giving these engines some fuel and hoping that they do not run. I should have some coke here. 1 each. Perfect, there's nothing. This is important so that both we don't blow up our pipes and we don't waste fuel. So I'm just gonna give some, I don't know, let's grab some more. Let's grab most of it actually. It's gonna be 6 each. I think that's gonna be enough. Okay. All redstoned up. And if I'm very careful, I can still access the engine down there. Perfect. That's where I do this. Perfect. All of them running. And in fact, I'm gonna let them run for a while, just to fill up all those machines. And I need to check episode length, but I think that's gonna be it for today. So see you next episode or not. Let me check. Okay, one more thing since I have the time. I wanna make a fabricator. Because, well, good old crafting is just plain boring, isn't it? And I've been cooking up some zirconium here. And now I'm gonna need some engineering bricks. I also know that I'm gonna need some iron and some wood, so let's get that. Red engineering brick. And there we go. Now it's this crafting table. And oh, I need some more smooth stone. This should be enough. And let's wait a bit for this to be cooking. 1, 2, and 3. As you can see, there's also wolves everywhere. That's because I've been on a taming spree. It's sort of fighting with wolves is actually really fun, especially because you take very little actual damage. You can just stand there, hit the mob once or twice, and wolves are going to do the rest for you. Okay, now as you might know, fabricators respond to a redstone signal, but I don't want to have a big ugly lever here, and I don't have secret rooms here. Damn it. Do I? No, 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 no. I do not have secret rooms. Okay. Thought I had it. I wanted to make a torch lever. Oh well, let's just grab a lever. I know I have one. Plop it down here. Why are you not sitting? And torch 2. Crafting table, we don't need you. We don't need this either. And let's make a double chest. And kaboom! Perfect. Actually, you know what? I've got a fun idea right now. That idea is to... Okay, it should be over there. Wooden pipe. Let's make a redstone engine. And I guess you can see where this is heading. I want to have a... throw you in here. This piston. Got one. We need some glass and some more. Of this. And even more wood. And gonna do wooden gear and then engine. redstone engine. It's facing the right way already, and let's just grab a redstone torch. And yeah, whatever we craft will now go into this chest. I don't actually like that. Because the big problem with that is it's going to take ages for the stuff to actually get over there. So no. I'm just going to stow that away. But for now, I think, as you can see, I also made a sawmill. In fact, I think I'm gonna saw up all my rubber wood. You get over here. Hey, perfect. Yeah, though the powered furnaces are still charging too, so yeah. I have to keep that in mind. Okay, I also want to make this part here is going to be reserved for a magma crucible and liquid transposer. I can't make a magma crucible yet because I have not gone to the Nether yet. I have not found any lava yet, and I do not have enough Minium shards for a Minium stone yet. So I can't get obsidian yet, and so I can't make redstone energy cells and all that awesome stuff yet. However, I do think that I might want to make a carpenter, so let's check that out. Yeah, that's doable. We're gonna need some bronze, that's 40 in total. Bronze, that's the forestry bronze. 14, that's 4 crafts, that's 4 tin and 12 of this. Perfect. Sturdy casing. Oh. I hope I can uncraft this. Damn it. Okay, you know what, just this once. I hope you can understand. Oh, wait. Maybe I can get that back. So I'm gonna see if I can do that. No, not shade crafting. Damn, I cannot. Okay. I used 8 bronze, I'm getting 8 bronze. And I'm throwing away the casing. Just uncrafting for cheaters. And carpenter. And I need some glass too. This, and I've got a carpenter. Awesome, and oh, those are running way too fast. Way too long. So this space here is reserved. I think I'm just going to run, put my carpenter over here. So I'm gonna run some piping, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I ended up making another aqueous accumulator to feed water into the carpenter, and yeah. And also while I'm here, let's make a rolling machine. Because I'm gonna need that. It's not as bad as with GregTech installed, since GregTech uses it pretty much everywhere, but unholy thousand, why do you have so many crafting tables? Okay, 4 pistons. Go away. Trying to record a let's play. trying to make a rolling machine here. Stop interrupting me. I thought this was mob safe. I think I'm gonna have to redo that anyway. Yeah. Go away. Yeah. So first I'm gonna need some pistons. Oh, come on. Jungle plants, yeah, it's alright. 4 pistons and right, rolling machine. Even more iron. And there we go, rolling machine. I'm not gonna need that this fast, but anyway. I've got the materials needed, so I'll just make it. And this I'm leaving space to put a squeezer somewhere here, so for later. So here's a rolling machine and here's a carpenter, and that's perfect. And let me think of something else to do and I'll be back. So I did some hunting and I have finally got 8 shards of Minium. Yes. So, inert stone, Minium stone. Yeah! First official act. I just wanted to show you this result of my somewhat excessive mob hunting spree. And I think that's gonna be the end of the episode for real now. Oh no, one more thing. Let's construct a Nether portal. So... Does this no longer work? It sure does. Oh, come on, does it really have to be oak? Well, luckily I do have some oak. I thought it would work anyway. Why are you not working? What is up with this? This is... Equivalent exchange seems to be bugged. Well, that's annoying. The in-world transmutes seem to be fine though. Same for this, who? That's weird. Okay, let me do some research and figure out what's happening here. Okay, one more thing. I am a sad face. Because the Minium stone doesn't really seem to be working. So as a workaround, I used MC Edit to add some villagers here with trades equivalent to the transmutations. And you can see here that's a normal recipe that you can usually do with the Minium stone, but let me demonstrate that this works. And for that, let's make a diamond, because why not? I'm pretty sure it's this guy. No, this one. So if I do this, I get a diamond, and I can even put it back in. At least I thought so. I know one of these guys lets me put it back. Whoop. Back into retrieve the thing, unless I forgot to include that one. Yeah, apparently I forgot that. Okay, it seems like the reverse trades here got kinda bugged away. Well. So this actually only lets me upgrade my materials, but not downgrade them. Except for the iron. Okay, this is funny. I might have just forgotten to make them. Okay, let me just add them as another villager all the way to the left. You get out here. Yeah, this shouldn't be a problem. So, let me add that and I'll be back. Or actually, that's gonna be the end of this episode. Like, for real now.